Hey guys, how you doing today? I'd like to do a video on the benefits of bullion and numismatic items. But before we get to that, I ask you guys to watch the video till the very end because there will be a surprise goodie for most of you, okay? But regarding the benefits of bullion, I would say the one thing that really stands out is that there's no arguing of the value because it's based on spot price, right? So there's generic bullion that's usually spot plus maybe 10, 20 cents. Some of the dealers will give you that. Whereas government bullion, they'll give you a little bit more. I'm not sure about Maple Leafs, but I know that with Silver Eagles, they will buy back for about $1 premium or even higher, depending on the spot price. Sometimes the mint has a very low amount, not the mint, the dealers have a low amount of Silver Eagles on hand, so sometimes they will buy it back for like a buck and a quarter, $1.50 over spot. So Silver Eagles are pretty good. Okay, so another thing about bullion is that you do not have to worry about the condition. Okay, I have this bar here that has some kind of slight toning on it, and I'll show you my Libertad here. This one also has toning around the rim, but if I wanted to sell it, people don't mind, you know, and some people actually like the toning. All right, so another benefit is that it's easy to pass down all of this to your, you know, children or nephews or nieces or relatives, whoever you want to pass it down to initially give it. All you have to do is just give it. There might be some paperwork afterwards, but you know, you don't have to wait to, let's say you had some mutual funds or stocks, you have to sell it, liquidate it. There's a lot of paperwork before you could hand down those assets to your children or other people. All right. Another benefit of bullion is that some of these bullion items can actually increase in value beyond the spot price, which is kind of cool. And a perfect example of it is this coin here, 2008 Kookaburra. When it first came out, it was selling at whatever the spot price plus premium was. And for Perth Mint products, yeah, there's a bigger premium behind it. But since this is one of the more sought after designs, people love the design. I think this is anywhere worth like 50 to 80 bucks, okay, for 1 ounce. And this is just 1 ounce of silver, but people are willing to pay a pretty hefty price for this coin. Another one, well, this is kind of the same one, but it's a 2 ouncer. Because the mintage is fairly low for some of these items, the price seems to go higher. I think this is like over, at one point it was like 180 to 200 bucks for one of these, but now I think it's down to like 120, somewhere around there. But man, the 2 ounce is really nice, right? So that's another benefit of bullion, that it could actually go up in value beyond the spot price. What other? All right, I have a list here on the right, which I'm going to read off here. Oh yeah, another thing that I like about bullion is that when you hold it, it just feels good. It makes you feel good because because it's 999, you know, 999, and it is a natural element of the earth, that when you hold it, it makes you feel good. And I know silver has, you know, antimicrobial properties and everything, but I guess that's why many of us wear metals as jewelry, right? So that's another benefit of bullion. Another one, you can just say basically these are outside your financial system. You can hold these assets outside and do whatever as you please. All right, so I think I pretty much covered the benefits of bullion. So if you have any other benefits that you can think of, if you can leave them down below, that would be great. Before I get to the benefits of numismatic, I forgot to mention one other benefit from the bullion category, which is that bullion is very liquid. So You can sell it to a dealer, a coin dealer, online dealer, whoever you want to sell it to. You can sell it fairly easily, and you can even sell it on eBay in the secondary market. You may have to mark it up a little bit more, but you'll always be able to get rid of your bullion somehow, some way. Okay, so now let's get into the benefits of numismatic. Numismatic items. Number one thing about the benefits is that it's really fun and more exciting because it has underlying history. Perhaps it was once used as real money for some of those items. So that's what makes it really fun and exciting for numismatic items. So a great benefit. Okay. And there's far more, I think there's far more interest in this numismatic side of things than bullion. After a while, when you collect or stack bullion, you kind of get bored because it's kind of the same thing over and over, right? But with benefits with the numismatics, the benefits are far more exciting. There's more passion involved, and I think it has the potential to significantly increase in value, especially if you grade the coin. Now, here's an example of a bullion item, okay, that increased in value because of the grade, right? There's a PR70 of the Badonkadonk 2014 proof coin here. I wish I had a real example of like a numismatic US coin. I don't have one of those, but I do have one paper note, which I'll show you in a little bit. But I can give you other examples. Like, you remember 1998. This is a 2011, but if you had a 1998 silver Libertad, I think if you get a MS69, they're worth thousands of dollars. It could be $1,000 to $2,000, maybe even $3,000 for these coins. Okay, now just how high can numismatic values go? It can go into the millions, because we've seen in my past video, we talked about what's the most expensive coin in the world, and it was the flowing hair dollar, which sold for $10 million maybe like 3-4 years ago. We also know the 1995 W 1 ounce proof coin, Silver Eagle, is worth around $20,000 to $50,000 depending on the type of slab you have. I think the PCGS one is like even more money. It's probably close to $40,000 to $50,000. So one of the things about premium numismatics that it could definitely make you seriously rich. If you could figure out how to grade some of these like old coins, like Morgan dollars and Peace dollars, if you could get one of those to grade like an MS65, 66, you'll get a pretty good value for those coins. So let me show you a particular note I have. Here it is. This is a 1928 federal note, and it's called the Numerics because it has that 10 over there, okay? And I think there was 12 different Federal Reserve banks, so I think there's number from 1 to 12, so there are collectors of these numismatic items, or in this case, the paper notes, that they want to collect all numbers from 1 to 12. And this one I have is number 10, and it's graded at 66 EPQ. So this is a very, very high grade paper note from 1928 that looks in pristine condition. So the value of this, who knows, right? It could be worth 800, 1500. It all depends on the person who is willing to buy this note. All right, so you got a little taste of that. All right, so any other benefits of numismatic items? I would say the condition and rarity can really increase the value. That's another thing that you should keep in mind when you buy numismatics. Okay, there are some drawbacks to numismatics where If you wanted to liquidate it, it's going to take a little longer because you want to find the right buyer to get the best price. Another thing, if you have some numismatic coins that are just, melt value or somewhere close to the amount of whatever the silver content or the gold content is, it's a little difficult to calculate it because you don't know exactly how much gold content there is or silver content there is. Could be 80%, 90%, 92%. We don't know, right? And the number one benefit of numismatics is basically making you feel good because you collected a whole series or something like that, and you feel this like sense of accomplishment. Let's say you collected all of the kookaburras from 1990 or 91 all the way up until now, and you had it graded in these slabs like this one, right? And if you have all of them, that's what you would call a registry set, and that would give you this great sense of accomplishment, right? So that's something that would really make you feel good. And I think that's one of the real joys and benefits of numismatics. So if you have any additional benefits of numismatics, if you can leave them down below, that would be great. All right. And now we come to the goodie surprise that I told you about in the beginning of the video. So for those of you who watched all the way up until this point, thank you very much. And what I'm going to tell you is that I found a promotional offer to win 50 silver eagles. That's why I have this guy right here. So this is not for everybody, unfortunately. I wish I could say that it was for everybody, but you have to be at least 18 years old, and you have to be a U.S. citizen and have a permanent residence in the United States. I am not sure about people who have green cards. If you're a green card holder, give it a try. Maybe it might work. It is one submission per person, so don't enter twice, because they will be giving away 50 ounces of silver eagles every month. They pick a winner every month. So unfortunately for the international people, I'm sorry, you cannot participate. So in order to get to this promotion, I left a link in the product description of this video, and it's kind of hidden to the bottom of the description. So you have to kind of dig through it. I purposely did that so that people don't just come and enter in. I want to just give it to the guys who are watching the video and really enjoying these silver bullion and numismatic items. Okay, so go down there and click on the link. It is a two-step process. There'll be a page there that says 50 silver eagles, win it, and there'll be a button that says enter. Click on there and it'll bring you to another page which will ask you for your email address and enter in, and you'll be entered for 50 silver eagles. Okay, and for those of you who actually go through the process and enter the email, let me know if you entered. Okay, and write in the comments saying I'm in or I entered or something like that, and I will take down every screen name of those people who entered into this contest, because I'm going to be doing a giveaway of my own once I reach 3,000 subscribers. And I'm currently at like 2,900 or 2,901 or something like that. So once I reach 3,000, I will stop counting the people who say I'm in, and then when I do the giveaway for 3,000 subscribers, I don't know what I'm going to give away yet, but it may be just one item or two items or three items. I don't know yet. But what I'll do is when I do the giveaway, I'm going to enter you guys in twice, meaning if I do the video after 3,000 subscribers saying, hey, this is a contest from Mr. V, come on in, and if I see you comment in for that as well as this, I'll count you in twice, basically. So you have a little extra chance of winning the giveaway. All right, so thanks for watching. Leave any comments down below if you have any additional thoughts about numismatic and bullion, the benefits of numismatic and bullion coins and bars and stuff like that. All right, so I will speak to you guys later.